Hey guys, it's Foundations in the Attic, where we test a foundation in the attic. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel if you're new here. I am Kimmie. We are back up in the attic. The weather has given us a break and smiles upon us here in Long Island, and it is not 95 degrees in the middle of September. I think it went down to like the 70s today, which is like so good, but I mean, it's still a little warm for me. I definitely prefer cooler, but the weather is so much better. It's actually a beautiful day today, and I'm excited because it is a foundation in the attic, and today's foundation is Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Glow Serum Foundation. Let me take it out of the bottle so I'm not blinding you. Actually, we're going to try the serum. Wait a minute. This is a serum foundation. This is the Glow Serum. We're going to try the Glow Serum first. So that's supposed to go under the foundation. Now, yes, this foundation is not new. I've been sitting on this one for a while. I'm actually going to be doing a video sooner than later with makeup that I've owned and have not used. I have more than a full face. So I'm not proud of that. It's just, it's the truth. It is the truth. But this one I got when it first came out. When did this come out? I want to say around the spring maybe, and I meant to try it and I never did. I'm actually going to try something else that I purchased around that time, also Danessa Myricks. We'll get to that later, but first, the Yummy Sin. That could mean a lot of things. The Yummy Skin Glow Serum says layer under Yummy. Well, first let me read you the description a little bit. It's a skincare infused radiant priming serum that hydrates, preps, and protects skin for a lit from within glow, and it's supposed to be for all skin types, normal, oily, dry, and combination. It's for dryness, pores, and uneven tone. It's for dryness, so how is it for, I don't know, whatever. It says it's for all skin types. A lot of times when things are for all skin types, I don't have luck with them because I have very dry skin. This will run you $34, comes in 2 shades. I am in the shade Main Squeeze. Is that the shade? Yeah, which is Champagne Gold for all skin types. And then it also comes in Juice Boost, which is Warm Copper for all skin types. And we are also going to try the foundation, the Yummy Skin Danessa Myricks foundation. Oh, before I get to this, this has all good reviews. This has 97 reviews and almost 5 stars. So this has really, really good reviews. The foundation is a little bit less. The foundation reviews are very mixed. And one thing that people say that they don't seem to like is the smell. So we'll see. Danessa Myricks Beauty Yummy Skin Serum Foundation comes in 26 shades. I am in 4N, which is, I don't know. I'm in 4N, which is maybe just 4N. Let me see. Fair skin with neutral undertones. Yeah, that's usually what I am. It is just 4N. I thought there was another name for it. Supposed to have a radiant finish, medium coverage, hydrating. I think that seems to me like would be good for dry skin. A skincare hybrid foundation with medium buildable coverage that effortlessly creates a natural looking skin-like glow. Medium coverage, finish is radiant. Does not say what skin types it works the best on, or at least it doesn't. I'm not seeing it. Jojoba oil for moisturizing, hyaluronic acid hydrates, olive-derived squalene. This, to me, seems like a foundation that is made for dry skin, which is great. That's what I need, and this foundation will run you $34. So, and it is available at Sephora, and I'm assuming the Danessa Myricks website, but I did get it at Sephora. So, reasonably priced products, not outrageously out of this world, like the new eyeshadow palette from Danessa Myricks, but we'll get to that in a second. So let's go ahead and try these 2 products on. Like I said, they're not new, so I'm sure you've seen them before, but it's new to me. I've had it for a while, and like I said, I just never used it, so I decided today I was going to wear it, and I figured, why not shoot a video? So here we are. Let's go ahead and try it on. Okay guys, I'm going to use these clips to hold my hair back, but once they're up there, you're not going to be able to see them. They're skeleton hands. How cute are they? I got these at Ulta. So So pretty much when I get ready every day from now until October 31st, I will be using these. Expect to see them again. Anyway, okay, so the Glow Serum is up first. I love this kind of product. Usually you can wear this like under makeup. Well, you can wear it under makeup, not usually. Or just like sometimes it just looks really good by itself. Oh my. To me this smells really good. It has a fragrance, definitely. It feels really good too. Like it does feel moisturizing. And it definitely, yeah, it definitely gives you like a glow. Oh, it looks very pretty. Now, it's beautiful. Are there products that do this for less money? This was what, $30 something? What did I just say? This is $34. I'm telling you, it might, I don't know if it's gonna be my next video, but I'm doing a Milani part 2 because I missed. They came out with some things after I did part 1. That's the real reason. But I missed one of my favorite Milani products, which is something very similar to this. It's just like to give your skin a glow, and I'm going to show it to you guys, and it's cheaper. So, but this actually is, I have to say, this is lovely. I really liking the way my skin looks. My little skeleton clips are not doing their job. Oh, but can you see them? Who cares? They're so cute. Let me readjust. I have very thin hair. Also, very thin hair, so sometimes these little clips, like they just don't hold, but it's okay. I love the way this looks, makes my skin look. It does. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. So far I'm liking it. Okay, let's go ahead and try out the foundation. Like I said, I am in, wait, let me adjust one more time. So, like I said, I am in shade 4N, which is fair with neutral undertones. Let's see what it says about application. For light coverage, squeeze a pea-sized amount and apply evenly using fingers, brush, or sponge. We'll try both, but honestly, a sponge always works better for me. For medium, use 2 pea-sized amounts and apply evenly. So we'll just do 2 passes. Pro tip, start from the center of the face and blend outward for even application. Layer over Yummy Skin Glow, sold separately for an added boost of radiance. For the ultimate healthy looking glowing complexion. Alright, so we have done that, and this does have a refill. It gives you refill instructions. Okay, so here we go. It doesn't say to shake it or whatever, but I am because I believe it's liquid. Is this the top or is this the bottom? So stupid. Okay, so it looks like this. Has kind of like a squeezer, so it's easy. I really love the way my skin looks, by the way. Really like it. We're going to first go in with the Kabuki brush by Sigma. This is the F80 Air Flat Kabuki. Normally, to be honest with you, I just don't like the way I look when I use a brush with foundation, but I just totally didn't do what it said to do. Whatever. But we're going to see how it works. And more than likely, it's going to look better with a sponge. I'm already sold on the Glow Serum. I think it's so pretty. I think it makes my skin look so good. Oh, wow. It does have a weird smell. What the hell does it smell like? Guys, I don't like the smell either. I'm going to read some of the comments in a second because I want to see. People's main complaint about this actually was the smell. Why do they have to do this? The foundation itself looks great on my cheeks. Actually, the foundation itself looks really good on me. If I don't mind saying so myself, I'm going to try it with a sponge, and I'm going to assume that it's going to look better because I just tend to be better with a sponge, but smell is horrible. Why do companies have to do this? It doesn't need a smell to work, right? It's not like it has to have a smell. Oh man. Sometimes companies put fragrance in something to cover it up. Like cover up the smell of the actual products, but in this case, the smell is so bad. Like, the fragrance is probably worse than what they were trying to cover up. What the heck? What does it smell like? Like really strong herbs. If you've ever gone into like a, I don't know what the hell they're called. Kind of like a, you might, I don't like the smell. Some people might. It smells like a strong herb. Like if you've ever gone into like a, like alternative health store, or like where they sell like a lot of herbs. I don't know how else to put it. And you're kind of like overwhelmed because they're like all mixed together. That's kind of what it smells like to me. Now, I'll let you know later, because a lot of times when foundations have a smell, unlike the Do You by Too Faced, they tend to go away. Like after you have them on for a bit, they just tend to just fade away with time, and you just don't smell it anymore. But this one, yeah, smell is horrible. But, oh man, I could have gone a shade darker. I feel like I could have gone a shade darker. I've been making that mistake a lot lately because maybe I'm light. I always get fair, but maybe I'm light. But I'll just throw some bronzer on. But I actually really, really like the way this looks on my skin. It looks great on the cheeks, but the cheeks is not my problem area. My problem area is the forehead. This one looks beautiful. Oh, I like it. I like it. Let me read some reviews real quick, because like I said, the reviews were very, very mixed. And I will show it to you in natural light, but horrible smell. That was the one. That's the first review, but she doesn't like it because she has oily skin. If it, oh, it feels like it has to dry down a little bit, but I never ever powder my face because my skin is so dry. This would never work for oily skin. My opinion, if you have oily skin, this is not for you. This is definitely for someone like dry skin like me. Very disappointed. For a serum, you'd think it'd be light and dewy. For me, it felt and looked like Halloween face paint. I don't, it's extremely thick. No, I'd have to disagree. I don't feel that it's thick. Actually, I think it has a nice feel. Looking for anybody. I know I saw people talking about the smell. The color is much lighter in person. I would also agree that's true. I would also agree that that is true. Somebody said the color is much lighter in person. Yeah, this color is very light. I don't need any help looking pale, but smells like latex paint. Perfect, but please no scent. It definitely needs to be set with a powder. I've had beautifully all-day results with the Kosas Cloud Set. I want to try that. I have heard the same thing. There it goes. It flew on the floor. I have heard the same thing. If you're looking for a powder, and especially if you have like skin on the drier side, the Kosas Cloud Set, I'm going to try that. I am going to try that. And then she said, please no scent. But I can't find what it smells like. Oh wait, it has a funny it has a funny herbal smell. Yes, I agree. That's exactly. It's a weird herbal smell. And then the next person says, this would have been a 10 out of 10, except the scent gives me a headache, making an almost perfect product unbearable for me. I think the smell is a shame. Sorry, I had to pick it up. I think the smell is a shame. I think the smell is a shame because other than the smell, I think it's beautiful. But I think a lot of people would be turned off from the smell. Alright, so let me go ahead. I'm going to do the rest of my face. I'm going to show you. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera because I was trying to clean myself up a little. I'm going to do the rest of my face and then I will show it to you in natural light. Be right back. Alright guys, we are going to do something that we never ever do in the attic. We're going to use the powder. I paused for a reaction. Yeah, I don't know. This foundation, it's like not drying down. Like most foundations, even if they're dewy, whatever, they'll like dry down. But I feel like if you even hit this one, it'll like come right off because it's just not like drying down. So I think you will definitely have to powder this one. Sorry. you will definitely have to, if you have oily skin, forget, this is not for you. This is not for you. If you have combination skin, I would say it's like borderline. You'll definitely need a powder. And if you have dry skin, you might still need a powder. I'm just going to powder like my forehead. I can't even believe I just said that out loud. I'm going to powder my forehead and like around here and like around the nose. I'm going to be using another product on the cheeks. So I don't want to powder that yet, but I'm just going to use a tiny bit of my Light Illusion powder by Flower Beauty. Guys, I don't even have like powders. I have like 2 because this never happens. But yeah, I think this one we are going to have to just powder a little bit. Yeah, that feels better. I'm going to just powder around here too. I love this I really do like this foundation. The smell has disappeared. If fragrance really bothers you, I don't think I would get this one because the fragrance is strong, but it does go away. So if it's not too much of a factor, then I might do it. Okay, let me tell you what else I'm wearing before we try that product I want to try, which in case you haven't guessed, you probably guessed it by now. It is the Danessa Myricks Dewy Cheek and Lip Palette. This came in 2 colors when this first came out. This came in this color and it came in like darker shades. This is Do It Flirty, and I think the other one was called Do It Undercover, but I'm going to look it up and tell you exactly. Guys, nothing new about this. When this first came out, and I want to say it came out before the summer. Easily came out before the summer. I think it came out in the beginning of spring. I had to have this. I remember watching Karen Harris talk about it, and she was like on a no-buy, and then this came out, and she was like, I have to have it. And I felt the same way. This is really like a summer thing. Like, I can totally see myself using this in the summer. It's just like a balm palette. It's for the lips and the cheeks. So yeah, there's 4. This is Do It Flirty. There's 4 colors. There's Tease, XOXO, Sweet Cheeks, and Coquette. That's what that says. So we're gonna try this, guys. I've had this since. I've had this for a long time, and I can't believe I never used it. And I was so excited to get it. Like, does that happen to you guys, where you have something that you like feel like you have to have like now, and then you get it and you never even use it? I'm telling you, it's happened to me more than once. All right, so when I am wearing on the rest of my face, I don't know why I did this, but I definitely felt like I needed to bronze things up. So I pulled out the Glossier Solar Paint in Flare. I hear so many good things about this, but I don't like it. I decided to give it another chance, and I still don't like it. Milk Makeup makes one that is so amazing. I would definitely skip this and get the Milk one. And then I have decided that for one of my videos in Vlogmas, when I do my biggest disappointments in beauty this year, this will be on the list. I just don't like it. Do I even look bronze? And I am pale. Like, you should see it on me. Whatever. Okay, so I used that, and then on my eyes, I used some of the Danessa Myricks Color Fix mattes. I have a few of these. I really like these. This is in Creme Brulee, and then I have another one that's more like a beige. And again, these are for like eye, lip, and cheek. So you can use this on your lips, you can use it on your cheeks, you can use it on your eyes. I just used it on the base of my eyes, and then over it I used this shade. This is also from the Danessa Myricks Lightwork Highlighting Palette. Another beautiful, beautiful thing. I used Piece of Cake. So I just used that on, like, on the lid. For the eyebrows, I used Weekend by Milani. I'm still on my Milani cake. And then on the eyelashes, I used Rare Beauty Mascara. I do not remember buying this in black. I do not remember buying this. I do not remember using this, but it was open and in my drawer, so I did. And I think the reason I don't remember buying it or using it is because it's like it's nothing's really all that special about it. It's nice, but it's not like memorable, if that makes sense. I mean, how memorable is a mascara going to be? But it's nice. Yeah, foundation looks really, really good. Really good. Okay, so let me go ahead and try this. I've been waiting to try this for a very long time. Let's swatch it out. Let's see what happens. I'm going to use it on the cheeks and on the lips. So this corally shade is Coquette. Feels really nice. That's like very, very coral. well, it's supposed to be. Let me swatch them all out and then I'll show them to you. I'm going to swatch them like twice so that you can really see them. Okay, so that's Coquette. And then we have Sweet Cheeks. So are you guys getting, and then we have XOXO. Are you guys getting the new Danessa Myricks palette? Oh my god, it's $125. Here's the thing. I absolutely am not getting it. It's just the fact of the matter is, it's not called Lightworks. What the heck is it called? Wait, I just had it up on my phone. The Danessa Myricks, oh, Mini Lightwork, no, I'm not. Lightwork Volume 4, it is Lightwork. Lightwork Volume 4. Transcendence Palette, Illuminating Eye and Face Pigments. Now, it looks absolutely stunning, but $125. Here's the thing. I would never wear it. I know I would never wear it. The colors look beautiful. They do, but it's very, like, bright and pigmented, and for $125, I would really have to justify that I would get a whole lot of use out of it, and I know I wouldn't, so I'm definitely not buying it. I think it's too much for a palette. I think it's too much. At this point in the game, I don't know, guys. I just think it's too much to ask for a palette. There's so many beautiful palettes that you can get for less money, and I'm kind of beyond spending that on a palette. If I was going to spend a lot of money on a palette, and I still might do this, but not right now, I would get the new Dream palette by Natasha Denona. I really have my eye on that. Even though Natasha Denona palettes have not really worked for me in the past with my allergy, hope springs eternal. And I think the collection itself looks absolutely stunning, and it is like very neutral and one that I think I would really enjoy. So I think I'm going to get anything, I'm going to get that, and that's $70. So that's still less than what they are asking for the Danessa Myricks. I can't justify that on makeup, and I think I'm just done spending that kind of money on a palette. With that said, this is the Do It Flirty swatched out. So we're going to go ahead and use, I'm not sure what we're going to use. Let's go ahead and use, like, I don't know, maybe 2 colors and one on the lips. We'll use this one on the lips, this end one. This is the Tease. And let's just see what happens. Was this worth the wait? I should have done another video like that. I really like that color on the lips. I really like that. That was Tease. That's nice. That's kind of like the color I often want. Of course, I didn't use liner, so I messed it up a little bit. This is often the color I'm trying to get, and I had it in my collection all along. I think it's really, really nice. Okay, so I'm going to go in with like this kind of darker orange, because I think this one's just a little bright. It doesn't look it in the pan, but swatched out. Sweet Cheeks. Let's do that on one side and see how it works. Let's see how it looks. Very, very pigmented, so let's see how it blends out. I think this is going to be really cute. I think this is going to be really pretty. I just have a feeling this is going to be pretty. Usually, I really enjoy Danessa Myricks merchandise. I usually really do. And I have thought about getting one of the Lightwork palettes, but I don't know. They're very pricey. Yeah, this is beautiful. Gorgeous. As we move into the fall, this is a beautiful thing for the summer. This gives you a gorgeous glow. Leave it to me, Brown. Leave it to me to wait until the middle of September to try this. Oh. I'm telling you. So I am off for the next 3 days, which oh my god, that's really pretty shade. This is XOXO. Oh my god, this is really pretty. So basically what that means is I'm planning on doing a bunch of stuff, and we'll probably do close to nothing. Like around the house. I have so much I'm planning I want to do around the house. I have 2 different shades, but who cares? I'm just going to Petco right now. Take Maggie to Petco. I want to get her a new bed, and usually she picks something out when she's there. If you have a dog. If you know, you know. And then I want to just come home and do so much around the house. I have to figure out how to use the new vacuum cleaner. Exciting. And just like clean up a little bit, and then I do have to do other shopping, and what I have plans on doing over the next couple of days and what I actually will do are probably 2 very different things. But It is around 2 o'clock. Let's go ahead and look at this in natural light. I was going to say is it's 2 o'clock. I will probably come back around 8 and we'll wrap it up. That's 6 hours. I don't tend to keep foundation on for too much longer than that, and I think that will give us like a really good idea. 8 or 9. 8 or 9. That'd be 7 hours. I think that's good enough. So around 9 o'clock I'll come back, but for now, let's go ahead and take a look at it in natural light. Hey Maggie! Hi! Hey! So Maggie is playing in her makeshift yard. So my plan was to show you how the foundation looks in natural light, but while we're out here, while we are out here, I'll just take you on a little tour real quick in case you have a dog. I have a house share, but I don't have the yard. I don't have access to the yard or use of the yard. But this is just like a little area like right off the driveway that I use. So what I did was I put like I got this fence on Amazon, and it just like goes into the ground. And then over here is really like the ground isn't really that great. So I did get like some grass, some of this fake grass. I also got this on Amazon. And then just little things to like stick in the grounds. And then around here by the tree I did some like wood chips. And then over here, I'm not sure 100% what these things are, but I got them at Home Depot. Like in the back where I got the chip. They're not wood chips. They're what do they call that stuff? I can't remember. I'll post it on the screen. But I was reading that like this is like the kind of stuff you would put in like a dog run. So yeah, I don't know what those are called, but they're good for what I needed them for. And then I have a couple of toys. So, and I even have lights in the tree. You can't see it right now, but I have lights in the tree. So like if you sit down here like at, you know, not night, but like when it's starting to get dark, she likes it because like I said, she's little enough that this is like good enough for her. So my plan was to redo it for the fall today. Remember I told you I had like a million things I was going to do. I was going to like, I have actually things to put in here for like the fall, and I have to cut that piece of grass. It's like a little stuff I want to do to finish it up, but I didn't get to it, of course, like the million things that I wanted to do and I just didn't get to. But eventually I am going to, probably tomorrow, redo this for the fall. I didn't even get to Michael's, which I want to go before I do that because I might find something else, but I do have some stuff to use. Anyway, such a long winded thing about nothing. You might not even be interested, but since we're out here, I just thought I would show you. Maggie May! Maggie May! Yep. Good thing that training paid off. Okay guys, so this is what the whole point of this video was. So we're outside in, obviously, well, there was a lot of sun. It's about like 4 o'clock. It's a little after 4, and right now, since it is fall is upon us, almost officially, the neighbor's dog is barking. I don't know if he's barking because Maggie's out here. I don't know. They're like, he's very friendly, but you know, dogs will be dogs. Anyway, so, what's it called? It's not officially fall. I don't think it's officially fall until next week, but the sun is changing. It's only like a little bit after 4, and the sun is definitely not that strong, but it's still natural light, I guess. Anyway, foundation is holding up nice. I really like this one. Oh, my mom is here. She's coming up closer.
Let me see it from the side to see if it blends in.
Well, I'm not asking. If it blends it in, that's just my doing.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
See? All right, we've got the stamp of mom's approval, which is not easy to get. Yeah, I think the foundation looks good too. I like it. It's holding up so far. It's good on my dry skin. So far, I don't have any complaints, really, but I will give you my final thoughts later on. See you then. Alright guys, so as you can see by the hair, it is nighttime. It's like 9 o'clock at night. It might actually be after 9 o'clock at night. I have been like running from one thing to the other. I got some stuff done. Most stuff I wanted to get done, I didn't, but that's just how it goes. But anyway, oh, by the way, before I shot this video, like right before I shot this video, I saw an ad for a Hocus Pocus 2. So if you are a Hocus Pocus fan, I really, really hope you enjoy it. It's like the long-awaited sequel. I have to tell you, I'm sorry. I know this is going to catch some heat. I did not like the movie. I am not a Hocus Pocus fan. To this day, I think I've only seen it once, and to this day, I don't know what everybody was talking about, like why everybody loved this movie so much. I just couldn't get into it. But if you really like it, you like it. And part 2 is coming out. I know people are really excited, so I hope you enjoy it. But what I wanted to ask you guys was, raise your hand if you think we'll see a 3rd Hocus Pocus ColourPop collection. Number 3, me. Definitely me. I think we will definitely see it. Now, the first one, oh, by the way, if you hear something in the background, that is Maggie May. She goes crazy around this time of night. Actually, she's a little late tonight. She tends to go crazy around 8 o'clock. Oh my goodness. And she's not wearing... She tends to go crazy around 8 o'clock. She gets the zoomies, which I think is fine. Like, I just let her run around because then she'll just conk out and go to bed. She's a little late tonight. But anyway, yeah, if you hear like grunting, barking, and just going crazy in the background, that's just little Maggie May. Okay. So anyway, the first one, palette, not the movie. I liked it. I liked the packaging. I loved the color story, represented the movie nicely. I didn't care for the palette itself. It had too many MAC glitters for me. The second one was just like they just picked some random colors and threw 3 witches on the packaging. Guys, I did not get the second one. I just didn't care for it. I didn't even buy it. I had just had like no interest in it. The first one I thought it was at least like, you know, it made sense. The second one, I didn't think made sense. The third one, yet to be seen, if we see one. They just released Harry Potter, and what was really weird about that, and this is the last thing I'll say because this video would have been over if I didn't see that ad for Hocus Pocus. What was really weird about that is it was like all over the makeup world. Like, this is the most requested collab in the history of ColourPop. It was like the most requested palette in the history, or collab in the history of ColourPop, and I swear that thing came and went. Like, I didn't even see anything about it, and it's like, I don't know, nobody's talking about it at all anymore. I suspect it has something to do with the whole J.K. Rowling. There's a lot of controversy with J.K. Rowling, but anyway, yeah, it was here and now it's gone. I had like no desire to get it. I really didn't. I had no desire to get it. So I don't know, maybe other people felt like that too. Who knows? But I feel like, especially, my point is, I think that collab, that launch, might have been somewhat of an unplanned disaster. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it did sell out, but like I was saying, I didn't hear anything about it. I don't think it fared as well as they thought it would. And so I'm telling you, I'm sure there will be a 3rd Hocus Pocus. I'd be shocked if there's not a 3rd Hocus Pocus release. Anyway, guys, here we go. What do I think of this foundation? First of all, we will start with the Yummy Skin Glow Serum. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, sorry, camera. What I said in the beginning of this video was that Milani did one and did one just as well. I think I'm changing my opinion. Only because I was just like catching myself, like my reflection today, and I have to say I absolutely love the way my skin looks, and I think that was due to this. If you have dry skin, I think you really, really like this. This is not for people with oily skin. I don't even think this is for people with combination skin, but if you have dry skin, I think you would really, really like this. And at 30, was it 32? I think it was 32 or 34. It's not like crazy, ridiculous price, and I think it looks beautiful on the skin. So I would have to say I do like this. The Yummy Skin Foundation I fell in love with. I really did. I still think my skin looks like good, and I have a lot of problems with foundations. Okay, I've said it a million times. I'm not someone who can just grab a foundation and go, because my skin is so dry. I mean, it's been about 7 hours, so for me that's a lot, because, like, you know, most foundations don't hold up like that on me. It is starting to cake up around the chin. It is. And I'd say around the forehead. But other than that, it looks pretty good for how long it's been on. So I have to say, I think this is one I can use. Yeah, if you have dry skin, I would highly recommend this one. And I would recommend this. I would recommend this under it because I think it really helps it. Now, if you have combination skin, I would say this one could still work for you, but I would lose this. I would just use this with your own, like, primer or a different kind of primer. And you may need to powder, because it doesn't dry down, like, probably as well as other foundations. But I will tell you, at the same time, it's not overly dewy. Like, it's not like crazy dewy, although I did powder a little bit, but I've had much dewier foundations, but I like it. I really like it. With that said though, even though it's not dewy, it just doesn't seem to like dry down like a lot of other ones. So if you have combination skin, I think this would work for you, but not to use this. Like you wouldn't want to use this because this I think is just for dry skin, and you will need a powder. If you have oily skin, I would stay away from this one. I cannot see how this would work for oily skin. I don't, because like it works for me, and if it works for me, it's probably not going to work for oily skin. But I really like it, and if you have dry skin, I would recommend both these products. I think they were really, really good. And it's not every day I say that. Most foundations, they don't work for me. If you watch my Foundation in the Attic series, I haven't done that many, but the ones that I have done, they've just either been like not worked or kind of like on the fence, like I couldn't decide. Off the top of my head, this one, and we did one by It Cosmetics that worked really well, and I think that was it. All right, Danessa Myricks. Danessa Myricks Beauty Dewy Cheek and Lip Palette. I really did like this. The thing with me though, I have to say, I wasn't like excited about it. I mean, when I guess I couldn't have been that excited about it. I never used it, but I mean, I was excited about getting it when it first came out. I think they released it at the right time. I think this is definitely like a spring, summer thing. And right now, I'm just like not that enthused. But I thought it was pretty. I especially liked this color on the lips. Tease. I thought this was really beautiful on the lips. And I thought the blushes were really nice. They are starting to fall apart. But, you know, it's been a long time for a cream blush. So, I don't know. I think I would pick this up, but I think you could wait. I think you could wait till next spring, to be honest with you. I just think that this is like more of a spring, summer thing. But I thought it was pretty. I did. I wasn't like as in love with it as I thought I was going to be, but I would definitely use it again. I would use it again. I don't think I would repurchase anything like this. I think I was more excited about it than I actually was once I got it and used it. I was more in love with the idea of this. You know when you're more in love with the idea of something? That's a good way to describe it. More in love with the idea than the actual thing. But these two, yeah, I really, really like these products. So there you have it. Guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. Now, if you tried these products, I would love to know what you thought of them. And I would love to know what type of skin you have. Do you have combination? Do you have oily? Do you have dry? And do these products work for you? You can leave it in the comments down below. If you liked my video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel and help me make it to 250 by Vlogmas by December 1st. Remember, we talk about it all in the attic. If there's ever anything you want me to talk about, you can also leave that in the comments down below. You can follow me over on Instagram at Kimmie Teresa if it's something that I can talk about. I absolutely will. Guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me for Foundations in the Attic. Also, if there's a foundation that you want me to try, you have dry skin, you're wondering about it, yeah, let me know. I'd be more than happy to do that. Guys, once again, I want to thank you so much for watching. And until next time, make sure you take good care of yourself so you can take care of someone else. And I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.